my name's Erin. I'm going to be teaching you guys about the 3 basic braids that I think everyone should know. It elevates your game more, so if you don't want to put your hair in a ponytail, you can put your hair in a braid. So this is my volunteer Hannah. She's going to be allowing me to braid her hair today and to teach you guys the 3 basic ones. So the first braid is called the regular braid, basic braid, also known as the rope braid. So what you're gonna do is you want to brush their hair, of course, but then you can also part their hair any kind of way that you want to. I'm just going to take this section right here, and for the rope braid, you're going to want 3 sections. So I'm just going to split her hair into 3. Let's see if you can see this. You can split it into 3 sections. So I'm going to take the far right section and I'm going to put it over the middle. And then I'm going to take the far left section and put that over the middle. And I'm going to repeat that process again, put the right over the middle, and then put the left over the middle. And I'm going to continue this process all the way to the bottom. And once you're done, it will eventually look like this. So this is the first braid. Very simple. You just take 3 strands and you're always flipping it over the middle. Okay, the next braid is called the French braid. It's a little bit more difficult, but still the same concept as the rope braid. You're going to start with your 3 sections, and I'm going to start at the top for this one. You're going to start with your 3 sections, just like you would a rope braid. And then you're going to flip over the front piece, just like you would, and then flip over the second piece, just like you would. But before you flip over the right piece over the middle, you're going to add hair into it. So I'm going to add hair into the farthest side, and then I'm going to flip that over the middle. And then I'm going to add hair onto the farthest left side, and I'm going to flip that over the middle. And I'm going to continue this process until you get down so you have no more hair to add in. And then you just continue as you would the rope braid. Very simple. A lot of people usually learn this one after the rope braid because Dutch braid, the one that we're going to do after this, is a little bit more complex, but still in the same category as the other ones. So I'm going to continue to braid down, just like I said. You add hair in and you're going to flip it over the middle. A lot of people do double braids for this. You can do 1 braid, like straight down the middle if you like. It's really whatever your preference is. You could put it into a ponytail, just whatever your preference. Doesn't really matter, but I'm just going to continue to braid. You can add bigger chunks of hair, smaller chunks of hair, whatever your style is, it's up to you. And I'm just going to do the one side. I'm not going to do both because I'm just trying to show y'all how to do it. And you can take it slower, of course. You know, it's just a learning process. Practice makes perfect. So I'm just going to continue to go. So say I can't add any more hair in, I'm just going to braid normally, just like the rope braid that we just learned, over the middle each time. Okay, and then I'm going to make her tilt her head so you guys can see that it just kind of looks like this down to the normal French. Okay, so that is the second most basic braid. The third one that you're going to learn today is called the Dutch braid. Now, a lot of people think this is the most complicated one, but it's really the same principles, just as the same 2. It's just that everything that you learned from the first 2, you're going to do opposite. So you're still going to grab, I'm going to start at the top again. You're still going to grab 3 pieces. You always start with 3 pieces. But this time, instead of going over the middle, we're going to go under. So the right side's going to go under the middle, and then the left side's going to go under the middle, okay? And then on this side, you're going to add hair just like you would the French, but instead of going over the middle, you're going to go under. Same thing with the left side. You're going to add hair, but you're going to go under the middle instead of over. And you're going to continue that process all the way down, really simple, just like the other ones. And I know it takes time to practice. I've had to learn how to do this. Practice makes perfect, but once you do, it's really fun, and a lot of people will usually ask you to braid their hair. But yeah, I'm just gonna continue this process all the way down just like I would the other ones. And I honestly gotta say, Dutch braid's probably my favorite to do on myself and others because how the French braid braids inwards and is like really tight and like doesn't really form like an outstanding braid, like where you can really tell it's braided. Dutch braids, since you're braiding like outwards, you can really see the braid, and I think it's really pretty, and you can loosen it up and just make it styled very well. You see it a lot in prom looks, homecoming looks, formals. A lot of people enjoy Dutch braids. And again, you can do it either one single down the middle, or you can do like I'm doing, and you could do both sides. It's really up to you and what you like. But personally, I always love doing two because I think makes it easier, makes it pretty. It's great for sports, keeps it out of your face. And then once you can't add any more hair, you're just going to continue down like you would the rope braid, just normal braid, all the way down. You can make it tight, you can make it loose, however you like, and you would just tie this off once you get down to the bottom or where you want it, and make her do the same thing. So this is a Dutch braid, and this is why I personally like the Dutch braid, because you can just tell the definition of it, and you can loosen it up and make it bigger, or you can tighten it, keep it tight. And so yeah, this is the Dutch braid. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and hopefully this has been informative and helpful if you've been trying to learn how to braid. Thank you to my volunteer Hannah for allowing me to play with her hair and help y'all learn. And yeah, so I hope this was helpful.